The Division Council meeting is called to order at 12:16. So could everyone please rise and join me in saying the Kika Pledge? I pledge my honor to uphold the objects of Kika International, to build a home school and community, serve my nation and God, and combat all forces which tend to undermine these institutions. So we will now have roll call and club reports. So you have to report on the number of officers, members, faculty advisors, Kiwanis advisors, and DIV team members in attendance. And you will also report on past and upcoming club service projects, fundraisers, and activities. And if you have any questions, you guys can feel free to state them as well. So first, Al.
I is present with 2 officers. Our past events includes the Kiwanis White Alpine fundraiser and meeting, the Kuakini bar coding, hats off poster making and Easter card making, Alva Scott fundraising, American Red Cross hats off, USS Missouri, and we also had officer appointments. Our upcoming events include YMCA feet decoration cutting, Kuakini bar coding, PTP recycling, volunteer for an AIA High School Fun Fair, Kiwanis One Day or Kiwanis Total K Day, March of Dimes, March of Babies. We're also planning for our end of the year social by the end of April, and we're also having officer training sessions.
Council.
With 3 officers and 1 Kiwani advisor. The past events equal or not equal include K-Family Dance for February and for March, the USS Missouri, and the Malama 96744 Graffiti K-Top. Upcoming events is membership training and the K-Family prom.
Farrington High School is present with 2 officers, 8 members, 1 faculty advisor, and 1 Kiwanis advisor. Old business is Avalon Care Center, preparing for arts and crafts, the 2013 Hawaii Convention, and club elections. Upcoming events is pancake breakfast and Avalon Care Center.
Yolani.
Yolani is present with 2 officers, 2 members, 1 faculty advisor, 1 Kiwanis advisor, and 1 DIV team member. Our past projects were the Kiwanis Family Dance and the Ho'olave cleanup. Our upcoming projects are the Family Fair and Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast and the installation.
Kaiser.
Kaiser is present with 6 officers, 12 members, and 2 faculty advisors. Our past events are Decon, Ulupo Heiau, and Campus Beautification. And our upcoming events are Springfest, Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast, and our end of year banquet.
past events include graffiti, Kauka wagon, and volunteering at our Ho'olalea. Future events would be graffiti and the Honolulu 5K.
McKinley.
McKinley is present with 3 officers, 1 member, and 1 Kiwanis advisor. We didn't have any past events, but our upcoming events are the Social, Miracle Run, and KFD.
Mililani.
Mililani is present with 1 officer and 2 members. Our past projects are Read-to-Me and our club elections. And our upcoming projects is helping with the community union Easter preparations, the USS Missouri, the annual food bank, or food drive, and Kiwanis Monday.
Marinol.
Marinol is present with 1 officer and 2 members. Our past events include the repair of the Kulubo Tunnel at the Bishop Museum, the Great Aloha Run Expo, reading to the Mayor Right Kids, speech tournaments and elections. Future events are teacher appreciation, reading at Mayor Wright's, YMCA envelope stuffing, and Honolulu 5K.
Lehual. Punahou.
Punahou is present with 3 officers, 3 members, 1 Kiwanis advisor, and 1 division team member. Our past projects include the Spring Fling event at the Children's Discovery Center, officer elections, the book drive, and hugs. And our future projects include recycling at the Sustainability Fair, the Pancake Breakfast, and planning for the end of our year social.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt is present with 2 officers, 14 members, 1 faculty advisor, and 1 Kiwanis advisor. Past events include the March KFD, Koi Official at Honolulu Aquarium, Pot Making for Salvation Army event, and helping in the Mai Science Fair. Upcoming events include the UH Manoa Relay for Life, Kiwanis Pancake Breakfast at Noelani School, April KFD, and Kuea Lua at Punahou School.
St. Louis.
St. Louis is here with 5 officers and 1 Kiwanis advisor. All events were, we had a social and Mililani Easter event, KFD at club elections, and the Ahi Hospital. Upcoming events are KFD, officer training, and pancake breakfast.
Waipahu.
Oahu is present with 4 members, 2 officers, and 1 lieutenant governor. Our past projects were Pohala March, officer elections, springboard meeting, and USS Missouri. Our upcoming projects are Relay for Life, A's Walk, Kiwanis One Day, officer training, KFC Angel Spring Fair, and installation banquet.
Did I miss anyone? So now we'll move on to our business, the 2013 Hawaii Convention. Again, thank you all very much for attending the 2013 Hawaii Convention and making it a huge success. And we hope that all of you had a great time, met new friends, and made lots of memories. For those that didn't attend, members listened to the keynote speaker, Uncle Frank De Lima, attended workshops, participated in the caucus sessions, elected the new lieutenant governor from their respective divisions, participated in a service project, received awards, danced the night away at lieutenant governor's ball, met new friends, and had a great time. So for those who attended HCon, can you guys say something that you guys learned or really enjoyed? I want to call names. Marissa! Yes.
HCon was a lot of fun. We got to meet new people from not only in our island but also outer islands, and we I learned a lot from Frank Dilemma, his jokes, and life lessons. Yeah.
Kat.
So, at HCon, I guess it was really about bringing awareness. A lot of it was leadership qualities and stuff, and that was used with the Dr. Seuss books. So it was like, don't follow the crowd and be your own person. That's what I learned from this.
I thought it was really cool how it was our last convention as Division 22 because we split into 3 different divisions. Yeah.
Johnny.
Okay, so HCon was a lot of fun, especially the lieutenant's ball dance, and I really would recommend that everyone next year for that might be cool. I forgot what I
Does anyone else want to say something that they learned at HCon? Alright, so Division 22 realignment. As y'all know, Division 22 will be realigning after DCon in March, so that's already passed. At this past Hawaii convention, there were 3 different caucus rooms so that each division could meet and vote for the best candidate in their own division. So we will no longer be known as Division 22, but Region 18. And if you didn't already hear the results, the Division 22 EPS Lieutenant Governor is Catherine Turia from Iolani. Division 22 Komohana's Lieutenant Governor is Alana Carpio from Oahu. And the Division 22 Makai's Lieutenant Governor is Jennifer Taniguchi from Waiakea. So the 2013 CNH District Convention, it was held on March 22 to 24 in Anaheim, California. The clubs that were present at DCon were Hilo, Waiakea, Iolani, Kaiser, Waipahu, and Kauai. And District Convention is a lot like Hawaii Convention, but with 10 times more attendees. So key clubbers attended workshops, caucus sessions. They participated in the House of Delegates and voted for the 2013 to 2014 district officers and attended the Service Expo. And they also retired to the old district board and installed the new district board and met lots of key clubbers that are overly excited about meeting Hawaii people. So, let's do that again for DCon. If you guys are actually, for those who went to DCon, why don't you guys share something? Bonnie.
DCon was actually really crazy because everyone's really spirited. People would paint their faces and they would have giant signs and stuff. And we were so tiny, it was hard to find each other. But it was a really good experience to see meet people from everywhere, and they were really nice and they really want to get to know you.
was like really different than Mike mentioned because it's so much more spirited. And we won a bunch of awards. So it was cool that our division got recognized for that because, yeah, it was cool. Because we were small compared to all the others. And we went to workshops and we had a really good guest speaker who I can't remember their name. Scott Greenberg. He was really cool and he taught us to like not let your fears and insecurities hold you back. So yeah, it was fun.
Kayla.
Yeah, like covered a lot. Yeah, DCON was a lot of fun, and there were many like workshops that were really interesting. And yeah, the guest speaker I really enjoyed his talk that he gave to everyone. And yeah, we met a lot of people, and a lot of different roles, and a lot of them like the kids from Hawaii. It was exciting, so you guys should go.
Oh, Alana.
Okay, so DCON was so much fun. I actually lost my voice from all the time people asked me how I felt, because you cannot tell already. I learned a lot, like how we can build our clubs to do more service, and everyone was really spirited and kind, and everyone was fascinated how small I am. I don't know why. And like all of the new board are so nice, and I just love DCON and I want to go.
Ray.
Okay, DCON, you get a lot of opportunities to go to a lot of workshops because there's a lot more than DCON because we grade the hotel basically, and you get to meet a lot more people because they're like from California and Nevada. And yeah, I like meeting new people and like talking to them and stuff because our school and stuff is like different from their school. So yeah, I had a lot of fun and you guys should go next year.
DCON was really good. This past year I was in Anaheim, so it was really nice because at the same time we were able to meet a lot of people, and we actually really, I think everyone can kind of, especially like the Kaiser people, can say that we all really got closer as a division and a region too. Like we got to know each other a lot more than we have. We talk a lot more than we do at like the DCM. So it was really nice to get to talk to them and then meet people from all over the place. And then Alana and I got to meet the whole board for the district. So we were trained and installed as lieutenant governors. So that was a really good thing. And we just really learned about unity and how important that is. So hopefully we can really build on that this year too.
So for me, DCON was a really great experience, just like how it was last year. What I really liked about this year, though, was the fact that it was in Anaheim, so we got to go to Disneyland, which was really fun. And because of that, like Kat said, we got to grow closer as a division, or as a region, with like other people from Hawaii. So like the people from Waikea, Hilo, and Kauai. So like with them, so like it's great to like know people from not just your own island, but like from all the other islands. Because when it comes to like HCon, it's great to have friends so that, because every club does something differently. Every club does something that they're really good at. So like for Kauai, they do really good scrapbooks and such like that. So like if someone from Iolani would want to learn how they do that, it's great to like have them as your friends so that you can actually like talk to them and get tips from them. And at DCON itself, it was a great experience because for me, knowing that other people share the same passion for me of doing service, so like it's hard for me to, or during the year, it's sometimes hard for me to know that, to see how much of a difference I make as an individual. But once you go to DCON, when you see 3,000 people all in a room, and then you see all those stats that they put on the big screen, it's just such a feeling that you know that you're actually making a huge difference to not just like your own community, but like around the world, like for PTP. So, yeah. club elections. You guys all should have either held your club elections or will by the end of the month, which is this weekend. Tomorrow. So once you have held your elections, please submit your results online and have your current secretary input the information into the club elections tab of the MRF, as well as send the information to current LTG Kelly Soares and Region Advisor Mrs. Masuhara and your new Lieutenant Governor. So for us, it's either Catherine or Alana. New business, the 2002-2014 Key Club year. So let me just read the questions. What went well this year? What areas is your club lacking in? What are the things that can be done next year to better the club? So try to think about those questions on your own so that with those in mind, you guys can actually come up with solutions to implement them into the new year. As the 2012 to 2013 Key Club year comes to an end, start reflecting on the past year and set goals for the club for the upcoming year. And make sure to plan with both the old officers and the incoming officers. And as you plan, keep in mind that Key Club provides service year-round, including summer. During break, make sure that there are some projects planned, a few meetings planned, and maybe a social or two. And it can be difficult with some members traveling, but plan to be an active club. 2013 Region Training Conference. There is nothing set in stone for the 2013 Region Training Conference yet, but we are hoping to have it at Iolani again, and we are still in the process of setting a date. Do you want to say anything, please? Okay.
Sometime in August, that's all I can tell you.
Do you guys have any suggestions for workshops that you guys would want at RTC? Colin, do you have any suggestions?
Maybe since like this is the first year that there's like 3 divisions, I think having something to do with like Key Club history would be cool. Like I know 2 years ago, like David's theme was SOAR, and like it was like celebrating 50 years of Key Club, and they were kind of like celebrating the past. So I think that would be like a good thing to kind of revisit in this like kind of new age of Key Club.
Thanks, Colin. Well, if you guys have any other suggestions, you guys can feel free to email it to Mrs. Masuhara and your new LTG. So the Hawaii Convention 2014. We're hoping to have that on the island of Kauai, however, nothing is set. So from previous experiences at convention, are there any suggestions, comments, or questions regarding HCon? If you guys do some other time, you guys can also contact Mrs. Masuhara or the current LTG, Kelly, and your new LTG. So realignment concerns. Each year we recognize those clubs and officers that go above and beyond their duties. How do you think we should present awards now that we are no longer Division 22, but rather Region 18? So let's take a few minutes to discuss with your club, and I guess we'll talk about that right after. So let me just state the question. Should we have region awards or have each division present their own awards? So take 5 minutes with your club and discuss that, and then we'll regroup after.
Oh yeah. I haven't had homework yet, so. But I don't plan on doing it. I don't know. I don't know, I feel like the teachers this year, well, I guess as seniors, they're kind of more chill too. Like they don't really set it in stone, like what's do or not, or what's actually important.
She gave us a lot of like yeah, we had a fair amount. But like every night was like like either too much either times like too much. Like this past week, like so we're like 3 days where we had like nothing, and then like 2 days where like it's long. It's either a lot or too much. Oh, you did? What'd you make it on? And then you get a calendar.
Gives us kind of a guideline. And I think
Alright, if you can hear me clap once. If you can hear me clap twice. If you can hear me clap once again. So, hope you guys all came up with had good discussions. So I guess we can share that. So let's start off with Yolani.
I'm sorry. So as we talked about it, we thought that it would make no sense to go with a division award, because then there's more chance for recognition for all over the whole region, and that's a good idea too, because then everyone can be recognized. Sorry, for the good work they do all year, but we can make region awards for on-site. Yeah.
Roosevelt.
That's all. Yes, Johnny boy.
So I guess we decided to stay as how it is right now. Well, because having to go through the trouble to like once the division is divided, we have to provide awards for every single division as well. And I guess although the chances are really, I feel like 13 plus to be recognized, it's not more of a competitive thing.
Farrington.
We were thinking if we can give like an award for the whole region, and then for the division we give regular award, and maybe we can have like an outstanding award for the best division.
Thank you. Uno.
We were thinking that we would have division awards for the smaller awards, and then for the regional it'd be bigger, like the talent show or on-site awards.
Eureka? Okay.
Yeah.
St. Louis?
We talked about it and they wanted division awards because then there's more of a chance for each person will get recognized in the division.
Oahu?
We decided to stick to region because it's it would be too costly if we do all the regions.
Kaiser?
Okay, so Kaiser wants to keep it regional because we think that although it's good to recognize people in their own divisions, if there's no competition, then people win by default. It's not like a great treatment for us, so it's like having it through, yeah, not a lot of people like enter the contest, so it would be too easy to win, which is not as competitive, so we won't try as hard. So like in order to keep the competitive spirit and encourage each other to do better, we think we should keep it regional.
Hiya.
So we think that we should keep it as division because it'll be easier for the LTG to manage all the judging, all the portfolios. Yeah, it'll be easier for the LTG.
Marinal?
I don't think we should present awards based on regional, so more clubs can get recognized. And we should also recognize the clubs who are performing well throughout the division.
Is there anyone that I missed? Feel good, Dave. Castle! Sorry. Okay.
Okay. So what we thought is that what we should do is sort of split it into both regional and divisional. So for instance, the divisional ones will be for the contests that have a bigger number of submissions. So for instance, the distinguished officer positions, the distinguished member, and so forth, because those seem to have a lot of people or more people signing up for them, while the regional awards would be for the events such as the on-site contests as stated before, major emphasis and scrapbook kind of entries.
And McKinley.
Well, we chose divisional because more people will have a chance of being recognized and be able to win awards, especially for the smaller clubs that don't have that much members as the bigger ones.
And Mililani.
Mililani thought that it's better to do it as a division because it'll encourage more clubs to participate and recognize all the clubs that are participating.
Now is that all clubs? Okay. So as far as caucus and selecting the new LTGs, that'll be done the same way we did at this past EachCon, and each division will be in different rooms. So before I adjourn this meeting, I'd like to recognize Mr. Chang, because at DCON he received a top Kiwanian award, top Kiwanis award in the whole district. So I think it was him and 2 others. So that's something. So let's give it a round. Thank you, Mr. Chang. So also at DCON, Ma also won an award for, what was it? But I know it was a huge award because we got to sit in front of 3,000 people. Do you guys remember what it was?
Oh yeah.
It was an award named after a person, and it's not every year that someone gets it. So the fact that Ma got it is something special. So even though she's not here, Kelly and Kean also won awards. Do you remember what they were? But those were both, huh? The Sandy Ninninger Award. For Keegan.
Yeah, Kelly was his lieutenant governor.
Oh yeah, Kelly got an outstanding governor, lieutenant governor. So. So does anyone?
Just to let you guys know, the Sandy Ninninger is a big deal. It's like Oscar for Key Club. Okay? And it's not always given out. So when somebody wins a Sandy Ninninger, it's like a, well, for real. It's like that kind. Not like, oh yeah, whatever, snaps. It's like big deal. So even if Jensen forgot the words, Division 22 walked away with some whopper awards, and that's how good the leadership is here.
Yes. Oh yeah, we were at standing bench, so like pretty much everyone that went got to go on stage. It was awesome. Yeah, we got the most improved and most hours. And the fact that Hawaii got it as opposed to like all these other California and Nevada people, that's awesome. Kat, Did you want to say something?
Oh, DCM?
I was going to get to that.
Okay. Can't wait. I'll wait. I was going to say about the division.
Okay, so this is our last Division 22 Division Council meeting as... okay, the next meeting will be held by your Lieutenant Governor. So we'll have each of them announce their DCM.
Oh, okay. For Division 22 from Ohana, it's going to be on April 27th at Oahu High School Library.
Okay. Kat.
Division 22 Hikinas will be on Sunday, April 14th at 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock at Kaiser's Library.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you need to bring your secretaries, please. Like, so should have 8 secretaries.
Your both secretaries?
Huh?
Both secretaries.
The new secretary. MRF training, that's why.
Okay. Yes, MRF training is really important because that's what records, that's what goes to the government or to the district, and that's pretty much why we got the award, because we recorded everything in our MRF. So make sure your secretaries go to that. So monthly submissions, please submit. Your MRFs are due on Wednesday, April 3rd. So send that to Kelly, Ma, and your new Lieutenant Governor, your faculty and humanities advisor, and your club president. So don't send it to me anymore. The Division Council meeting is adjourned at 1:01.